Hey everyone, thank you so much for all of your responses yesterday. I think we started a really great conversation and definitely a lot of fun. I'd love to continue a little bit more about the label thing and understand how it is. There's some labels that we have in life that just naturally fall away, kind of like the Band-Aid that's been, washed over and over again. And when the time comes, it just doesn't serve you anymore and falls away. But then there are other things that we perhaps are carrying subconsciously without even realizing that they're there. And until something major happens or we come up against something very big in our life, usually is when we realize, why is this so difficult? Why can I not get past this hurdle? And so what I think is that the more aware we are of our labels or the more aware we are of what holds us back, even subconsciously, is where all of the power lies. And so how to get to that? In my experience, first of all, is becoming aware of them. And the only way to become aware of it is to find a way to not have all of the outside noise, not to be like caught up in everything that's going on in your life, in your 3D life, the work and the responsibilities and the chores and the calendar. But to find what it is, when can you tune into yourself? When can you tune into your inner knowing? How do you reach that? And, some people do it through sport, because sport allows them to let go of all that nervous energy and connect to something deeper, something greater, something more powerful. Some people do it through meditation, yoga, journaling. I mean, for me, it's been a lot of, I've been starting to write in the mornings. And I realized that writing has always kind of been therapeutic for me. So, it's kind of like having a conversation with myself. But of course, the first initial part of it is just getting out all the stories. Sometimes the stories are what keeps us attached to our labels. So I would love to hear how you guys, how do you connect to what is true for you? How do you connect to what you love today? Where is that? Where does what you love lie? And how much time and space do you dedicate to it? Because in the end, we all have these, like we said yesterday, things that you would love to obtain. Things that, I want to get to this, or I want to get to that, or even achieve something for yourself personally. But in the end, it's all about speaking your truth. It's all about being who you really are, fully and wholly. And when you do that, that's when you truly feel alive. That's when you truly feel like everything is in sync. It's kind of like, when you fall in love with someone the first time and just nothing else matters. Everything in your world could be going wrong. But when that hits, and when the flow is there, and when everything is just perfectly right, in my opinion, it has less to do with the other person than with how you feel about yourself in that moment, because you've let go of all of your weaknesses, or all of the things that you kind of let drag you down, which could be the labels, which could be, fears or doubts. But when you're feeling on a natural high, this natural high of just loving what you do and who you are in that moment, that's where the energy comes from. And sometimes the overwhelming feeling of feeling heavy and not having energy, Robin mentioned this on a comment yesterday, which I think is very true. When you're doing something you love, you feel energized. It's automatic. It just comes to you. So I would love to hear from you where you're doing this in your life. And are you able to dedicate some time to yourself for that? What do you do to get in touch with your higher self, to understand what's really important for you, and so that we can start cutting out some of the other stuff, or cutting down on it, and dedicating more space and time to what truly makes your heart sing. Let me know what you think. Love to hear from you, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.